Oh, TikTok fam. Ooh. Hey, Pink Petal, how are you? I just want to thank everybody for your prayers for Delilah. I feel like it's choppy. Is this freezing? I might have to go off and come back on because even when I'm moving like this, it looks choppy. So hello, hello. Just give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. It looks like. Hi, Kim. Can you hear me? Okay. I was like moving around. It looks like I'm like freezing. Like I'm all. It's like I'm doing the robot. Hi, Lori. Not freezing. Okay. Thank you. I am so grateful for so many things, and one of them is thanks, Kim. Is all of you. I'm so grateful for the prayers and everything. Hi, babies. Yeah, the babies are here, taking naps. Thank you so much. How can I pray for a reading, please? Oh, I would love to do a reading for you. I have one prepaid reading, and I think I can do two more. So I think I can do three total. I'm saving my energy because tomorrow Delilah has a big procedure. So I'm kind of saving my energy. Oh, Minty, man, thank you. We're blessed. Yes. So blessed. So how this works is Liz, I think, sweetheart, are you on with your daddy, sweetie? And you're going to do a reading. You're going to help your dad with his reading. And then if you'd like to do a reading, there's a $40 donation. And you can do them, you can do it PayPal or you can do it Venmo. And all you do is you double click on here and then you can donate. That way, yeah, Ashley, I will be going on, and this is Dad. So Turk, Kohler, and Liz. Okay, is Mom on tonight too? I don't know. I know the moderators will go back and forth, and I think they'll be able to kind of help you guys. But if Mom is on too, and I don't know how to say this. I don't know if moderators can do all three. There she is. Hi, Mom. But if just Dad and Liz can talk back and forth. Oh, Jennifer. Okay, so that would probably be better just because the moderators will mute people. And Kim is on here, and so you're going to be on here listening. Thank you. I don't know if Kim can can make sure she doesn't mute three people, but Jennifer, you're all set. You're number 2, and then just to let you know, beautiful Kim. Yes, I saw that. You're all set, Jen. Yeah, and then perfect. You got all three. So Liz and her daddy and Mom are going to be in, and then hold on one second. And then Jennifer Ken, she's going to be here, and I can accept one more reading, and then after that I'll have to refrain and save my energy for our big beautiful day tomorrow. So thank you guys. So perfect. The way that I like to do my readings is I always be ahead of time fixing this, sorry. Always ahead of time I call upon God and the angels to help me channel messages for you guys. And I'll start to see, hear, and feel things that the other side wants me to convey to you. And once I start to say those, it's like I'm playing charades with the other side, and it's really funny what comes up. So I always say 95% of what I'm telling you at this time should make sense. And the other 5%, put it to the side. As you've seen many times before, that God and angels will help you figure it out later, if that makes any sense. Yeah. So thank you guys for being here. And Kim, I know that you see things. You're welcome to block or mute or do whatever you want. So I have 2 readings today. The first one is for Liz, and her mom is here listening too, and the dad. And then the second one is for Jennifer, and the third one, I don't have one yet. Okay. Thank you. Hi from Portland, Oregon. Hi. So you'll start to see right now my moderator will mute people. It's only for a minute. If you can pay attention to what she's saying, it's just so I can concentrate. If I was better at weeding out different energy, I could have you guys comment. but I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on this reading for Liz and her daddy and mom. So when I'm doing these, I always want to get to the core of it because it's kind of fast. I talked to you guys before. It's like speed dating. It's not a regular date where I'm going to sit and go, oh, what kind of hobbies do you have? I'm going to just get to the core of what you want to hear. And that really helps me in group readings. So I do know from us setting up ahead of time that you want to hear from your daughter and sister. Is that correct? Am I correct in saying that? And hi, I'm glad you guys are saying hi. If you listen to the moderator, you will see that she's letting you guys know I'm right in the middle of a reading, which is why I'm looking down so I don't absorb your guys' energy. I'll be able to chat with you guys after. Okay, so your dad. Okay, one of the things when your daughter comes in, daddy, is she calls you daddy. That's the one thing I kept hearing. You're going to be talking to my daddy today. She kept saying that. So it makes me feel like no matter how old you are, she's still calling you daddy. Does that make sense to you? And there was something that she was saying, Julie, you know how she showed me a shotgun. And I'm laughing, but it was funny the way that she said it. So I feel like she has a sense of humor. So I don't know if you taught her how to shoot a gun, because she goes, Julie, the way that my daddy taught me how to do it was, he's like, I'm going to teach you how to work a gun so you can protect yourself. Do you know what I mean? In other words, yeah, does that make sense to you? Shooting range and a target practice. Does that make sense to you? Did you actually teach your daughter how to like shoot? I taught all my kids, my wife, how to shoot. Yes, for protection and hunting. It's like survival. Yes, this is accurate. Okay, she comes through that way. And I have chills everywhere because on license plates, I see a lot of signs. And the only reason I remember this is because I was just looking through recorded videos that I did on YouTube. And do you remember the thing where she was talking about she brought food up to the window? Do you remember in your past reading where she was like, she brought food up to the window and I was like, is it like an A&W? And you're like, I'm going to Sonic or something like that. Well, it was so amazing because the license plate in front of me today on my way back to get ready for you guys had Sonic. Do you know what I mean? So that's her way. So look at like for numerical signs that she's around. She specifically shows me September. My son's birthday is in 9/24, but I feel like she's showing me 9/20, 9/22. It's like 9/22, 9/24, somewhere in there, if that makes any sense. Yes, an A&W, that makes sense. Okay. And like Sonic. So that's interesting to me how she was talking about that. And Dad, one of the things that she's making me feel like, and this may be, she's like, this might be TMI, but I really think that she's showing me that the family is very, she passed on 9/22. That's why she shows me 9/22. Okay, that makes sense to me. So I tell her, thank you. You're doing such a good job with this. One of the things that she makes me feel, say that again. I honestly feel that she's saying something about body dysmorphia. So I don't know, but it wasn't however she passed away, and I feel like she was part of her, she had an action that was part of her passing. And she was beautiful. She felt like she was ugly. She uses the word monster, and she talks about body dysmorphia, sweetheart. Is that's what you're saying? But it's a society. It was a society thing. Not. This was not from lack of love from family. Do you understand? There's like stigma and part of this. Yes, she was a part of her passing and body image. Yes, but she was so beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Yes, and part in passing. Because as I look at her and her personality and how much she lit up the room, she just keeps making me feel like she just, she's so important. She keeps saying she does not want Daddy to blame himself. She doesn't, like my dad doesn't understand this, Julie. My sister and my mom are more like open to talking to me, but dad's just learning about this. I have a feeling, sir, this isn't anything that you wouldn't have done prior to your daughter's passing. You might have thought it was a bunch of BS or that these people were scammers or something. Is that how she's making me feel? So for you to be getting a reading is a big deal, she says. Does that make sense to you? This is so funny. And I honor that. And I thank you then, because that's like a complete privilege for me that you would come. But I don't know if you just, she says, my sister and mom are more open to, so I don't know if you guys would like watch Teresa Caputo before. And then dad would be like, I don't think this stuff is real. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And can I ask you? He believed, but he lets us talk to her. I understand. Okay. Because he's something about my sister and mom have a better understanding or something like that. But now that she's crossed over, you're believing it. But before, I don't know if you were. She's just making me feel like that. Hold on, she's showing me. Did one of you just open a card or a book? She's showing me this motion. I keep seeing this. So I don't know if she would give you cards and you kept her cards. Or someone just open a book. We watch mediums more than him. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because she goes, I don't know if he believed in this stuff before this, but he does now. That's how she shows me. Yeah, hold on one second. And I just keep going like this. Was there just a card or a book or something that you guys just found? We kept all of her cards. Okay, thank you. I think it would be a recent thing too. And she was married, correct? Is someone thinking of getting a tattoo with her name and or handwriting? She literally went like this. And then I feel like there's her handwriting. And she's married, yes. I don't know if her wife is getting the tattoo. She opens up the card. I'm looking at her name and the signature. You know how sometimes people copy the signature and they do that? Yes, me for the tattoo. Okay, that's how she shows, right? That's how she shows. Okay, hold on one second. Is there, sweetie, I don't know what she's showing me. Back in the day, we used to go to 7-Eleven and get Big Gulps. And I don't know why she's showing me. I was just thinking about the tattoo. Her wife maybe also. Okay, thank you. It would be specific to someone just opened the card or someone was just thinking about getting her signature on a tattoo on them. Okay, show me the other thing. I'm seeing a really big cup. Like, this would have to be like her thing where she went and she got a Big Gulp. Or someone has, it's like, do you guys know what I'm saying? Do you guys live somewhere where you have a 7-Eleven by you? Do you guys know what I'm saying? She either always had a big cup, like a Big Gulp from 7-Eleven. I don't know if she was a soda freak or whatever. She was like really big in sodas, because that's what it reminds me of, is a big gulp, and it's a large cup. Does that make any sense to you guys? It would be a running joke. It's like, this is my cup and it's huge. Or she always had that. Someone has one. Like, this is what I have, but this is not as big as what she's showing me. Does that make any sense to you guys? Unless one of you guys right now is drinking. We don't have a 7-Eleven, but I used to go to the gas station and get those giant things of pop. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Liz, always big gulp of pumpkin. Yeah, big cup of pumpkin spice. Okay, that would just be her running joke. Like she's like, the cup it's like huge, right? Yes, and my coffee. Okay, because if there's a local gas station that has a cup similar to, can you say it again? I don't know if someone's big on cherry Coke or Dr. Pepper, but I'm tasting that in my mouth. So that would be their way of showing me, like, this is your drink. Do you know what I mean? And I can't tell the difference between a cherry Coke and a Dr. Pepper, but it's in a big cup. It's almost like you walk in and go, that's ridiculous. That cup is huger than your head. Dr. Pepper is her. Okay, thank you. So Dad, this is her way of like coming through. She keeps showing me that. She keeps saying, say it again. Are you guys, do you guys live in the country? One of the things, yes, her favorite drink for your daughter was Dr. Pepper. Okay, in a big gulp class. So cherry Coke and Dr. Pepper, her favorites. Okay, thank you, thank you. Interesting what they show me, right? It's so funny. Yeah, she keeps saying you can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. Do you guys live more in the country? And she's showing me Dad, her daddy, and she's saying that he is, he's a country boy, all country. You cannot live in a city. It would be too overwhelming. And you know that new movie, it's a TV show with Kevin Costner. She keeps showing me that for some reason. I just keep seeing that. Because I think because of where they live. Yes, totally. This is making sense to you. Yeah. And I don't know, you know, I don't know. Do you guys know the TV show with Kevin Costner? It's like, they're all cowboys. They're on horses. They live in a log cabin house. Like, I just kept seeing pictures. He has always wanted to live out in the country, like that house. So she's telling me not to give up on the dreams that you have. She says, like, when you get a vision in your heart, even if you laugh at it or you think it's silly, if you're thinking about, no, it's not Ozark, Yellowstone. Thank you, guys. I love the country, Yellowstone. Yes. So when she shows me something like that, and his whole family lives with him, and I'm sorry, everybody else, you got muted. It's not out of anything other than I'm trying to concentrate, but I do appreciate, I would say it's like we're playing Trivial Pursuit, karaoke and Trivial Pursuit when I'm giving readings. So, Yellowstone, yes. So, sir, if you've had an idea in your mind, if you've been praying like to God, I give me property like that so I can have my whole family and they can each have their own little house, I'm seeing that. So she says not to give up on that dream, to buy scratchers, to write a book. Like anytime you're getting an idea of abundance and you're like, that would be really great, but I don't think it's going to happen. Just keep reaching for the stars. She just keeps telling me that. And she's really important for you guys to understand that she keeps talking about her body has dissipated, obviously, but her spirit is very much still alive. So people say she's missing out on this, or I wish she was here. She's like, hello. And I don't know. Hold on, let me catch up. Yes, all of us want to live together in the country. Your husband too. Yes, we were just talking about winning in the lottery and still living out in the country together. Yes, that's how she's showing me that as well. Yeah, I would love to live in the country with my whole family, which is why she's showing me the movie Yellowstone. Okay. So I never tell anybody to gamble, but when I see that you could be winning money or something like that, and you have, she keeps saying, reach for the stars, reach for the stars. Thanks, Kim. It's so important for you guys to understand that she's saying this is possible. It's not like God's giving you this dream of, you know what, sir, I want you to live with your family on this country, and you just keep thinking about it. It's like, it's never going to happen. Bye, sucker. Like, God doesn't do that. Do you know what I mean? So if you keep seeing the same vision, it would be like God and angels, like, show me how that's possible. Show me which direction to go. And I just keep hearing that. Sir, did you ever watch the Beverly Hillbillies when you were younger? This is really interesting to me. Striking Oil. She just showed me like Striking Oil, but there was a movie about the Beverly Hillbillies. Like they didn't have any money and then they struck oil and then they came into a lot of money. So I don't know why she's showing me that. Yes, you did. LOL. Okay. I was like, why are you guys showing me? That took a while because in my mind I was like, what movie was that? See, she'll start to show me things about you that I would not know. And some of them make sense. And then that is really just like digging. Yeah, I pulled out an oldie. Yeah, because I don't even think that's on like repeat anymore. I don't think Gen Z's ever heard about the Beverly Hillbillies. But she says when she sees you guys coming into abundance, she thinks of that. She thinks not, but you're not going to live in like Beverly Hills like they did. But she says that that's an analogy of people getting by and then striking oil. So there will be something where a large amount of money is coming to you. So I always say they'll give you the vision. You just have to pray for the courage. So if anybody's thinking about inventing an idea, writing a book, playing the lotto, those are ideas that can lead you to abundance. Okay. So she's just saying to have courage and follow that way as well. She keeps saying 2020, 1220. So I don't know if she's saying 2020 or 1220. So is that December 20th? Is anybody's birthday or date of passing on 1220? Or was there something significant in 2020 with her? It can be like that's the year she met her wife, or that's the year she got married. It's like 1220 or 2020. I'm really trying to understand what she's saying. Whew. And I'm supposed to talk about, I love how you guys call it pop, because I'm from Nebraska and we called it pop too. Soda pop. You know the, hold on. When I was growing up, we had we would put a quarter in a machine and get the glass Coca-Cola bottles. She's showing me that too. We are going on a little vacation in December. 2020 was, okay. Oh, that's it. Because she's like 1220, 2020. That's it. Yes, she goes back to that. She does want to help people in some way. She's saying that there's not enough education about it. There's not enough. So you guys don't have to do that right now. But when her kids are her kids in elementary school, it makes me feel like when the kids are like 6, when they're older, when they're about 6, 7, and 8, because I feel like they're a toddler in diapers right now. Is that right? Her kids, and she shows me 3. When her kids are older, like 6, 7, and 8, this will revisit. This message I'm telling you will revisit. Yeah, they're 5, 3, and 2. Okay, when they're 8 and then 6, and do you understand what I'm saying about that time? There will be some type of, yeah, they're toddlers now. Okay, okay, I understand that. Yes, she was trying to make a long video about, yes, that's what I'm saying. She's bringing that up again. And she's saying it's going to take time for the family to heal, and you guys have been through enough already. But she is saying that she would like to revisit that if anybody's interested or has a passion for it. She would like that to be revisited at that time, if that makes any sense to you guys. Okay, go back to, I spent my summers in Ashton, Nebraska, and the reason I'm telling you that is I keep seeing the soda pop machines with the glass bottles. So this is for Daddy. You put a quarter in, and maybe at that time it was a nickel, but you put it in and you pull it out, and it's glass, and then you go off the top. Do you remember that, sir? She keeps bringing that up. And even if she didn't see it, she sees it now. And then she would be pulling in somebody who's on your side of the family. So I have to ask you, Daddy, is your father crossed over as well? Is Daddy's, you remember this? Okay. And they would be bringing that up because she would say, talk about the past, because I've got she says mom, but I felt like I felt a gentleman there. Are your mom and dad both crossed over? And there's something about, show me that again, sweetheart. I don't know if there's a river by you guys, or if there's a story about a river over, both still here. Okay, she shows me someone with her on the other side who would know this about you. So if it's your grandfather or grandmother that had that soda machine or would take you, I'm trying to tell you like they're with mom's parents are both crossed over. Okay. Thank you. Hold on, that's too much. Okay, so I'm gonna pull back. Okay, so the soda thing, that would be relevant to what she's talking about, if that makes any sense. And they are indeed glass bottles. So if you have a memory of that and you went with your pops or something, then they're showing me that. Is there a story, sir, when you were little and or recently? She keeps showing me the river got washed out. There's a river and the water's rising. The creek got washed out or the river got washed out. It's like so high. There's like it like flooded where people couldn't go past it, or it went up to the bridge and you couldn't go over the bridge. Are you saying the bridge got washed out? She just keeps saying like, we used to get soda pops in glass bottles when I was young. Okay, so whoever your daughter has with her, that's her way of saying I have pops with me. Okay, and then the river got washed out. The bridge got washed out. There's something about this is like a creek and the water's rising. I just keep going to that. I don't know if it indeed had a bridge on it, but there's something about there's a river or creek and it was like overflowing. So does that make sense to you? It's either just happened or this is like an iconic story. Are you saying creek? Creek, river? It's like that. Something about it flooding. And like I said, 95% of this, right when I tell you it, it's going to make sense. And then the 5% just put to the side. This is recorded, thank goodness, so I can put it on YouTube so you can watch it. That's okay. What I find is right when we're done with the reading, and then we watch it back, we go, oh, it's something about, it's a creek or a river. And then the bridge got washed out. I just keep hearing that over and over again. And if there were houses close to it, then they got affected also. Okay, if it's, yes, Dad, when we went hunting and I was freaking out about the water coming up to the road, that's it. See? She just kept, it's funny because it can be my interpretation, and then me, it's like, you know, my eldest says it's perfect. You know that game Operator, where you would play it with a friend and they'd be like, and so I'm hearing it from the operator and then I'm telling you, yes, okay. And that's her way of saying that she has been watching over you guys and she understands what's going on. Do you understand? She keeps talking about that. She keeps saying, thank God for the babies. So I don't know if that's something that you guys keep saying. Thank God for her kids. It's helped, like the kids, wife too, but like there's something resilient about kids. And she's saying, I'm so glad I had 3 kids. Here goes my dog's starting to snore. Because now for you guys, it's helping. It's like helping that there's kids, that she had kids. It's like giving you something. Yes, the kids and are very therapeutic. And it's giving you a reason to keep going, she says. And she likes that. Yes. The kids and her wife help with coping. Yes. Yeah, the wife and the kids, they feel like she's still here. Yes. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, is there anything else you want me to tell them? I don't know, sir, if you and your daughter would go to a special place and it's outside, or if you yourself go somewhere. Feels like water running to me. I definitely see trees. And if that's where you converse with her, or you think about her more so there, I always tell people you don't need a medium to channel for you to hear your family, but it's always nice. I like it too. But my point of telling you that is I feel like she's showing me you're outside. I see trees. There may be water too. We always went hunting to the river. And if you ever revisit that place and you feel her there really strong, I want you to know she's showing me that she says she's always around you guys, but she vibrates high there or something. So that must have been like her place or her sanctuary, or just to be out in nature by water was finally a place where she felt no judgment and she could just relax and be herself. Does that make sense to you? She does say that she had the best family in the world. That was her place. Yeah, that's her place. So when you go there, her energy vibrates high there, and you're not making it up. If you feel like you're like, I feel like I can hear, I can feel like I can feel her here. Totally makes sense to you. Okay. And she says, tell my daddy I can hear him. So whether you say it out loud or whether you're talking to your daughter, she can hear you. And she keeps reiterating that her passing wasn't anything about her friends or family, that it was indeed a society thing. There's just not enough tools here to help people. She said now in this new generation there are, but as she was growing up there wasn't, so she had a lot to fight through. And that she loves her family and she adores the way that she's being honored, she says. So this is making sense. Perfect. So I am pulling back a little bit. I want to make sure you guys are good with your reading. This is how she comes through to kind of show me that she's around. I don't say it out loud, but I talk to her in my mind. Yes, oh my God, Jules. Yes, that's what I'm saying. She makes me feel like you're saying it in your mind. It doesn't matter to her whether you say it out loud or you think it. She can hear you, and that's the way that she comes through. Does that make sense to you? I have to pay attention to everything I hear. And this didn't make sense to me because of you guys living in the country, but I literally heard she's like a candle in the wind. So I don't know if that's Elton John. She's like a candle in the wind. Dun 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 dun. Like that. Or if it's the Patrick Swayze song. They both have similar lyrics. Oh my God, thank you so much. I wondered if I needed to say it out loud. You don't need to say it out loud. She can hear you. Yeah, Elton John, right? Thanks. Thanks, Gabrielle. You are an angel. Oh, and I'm not kidding. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I absolutely love what I do, and I love that it's bringing you some peace and comforting your heart. Candle in the wind. That makes so much sense to you. Okay, good. Yeah, blessings to you. Oh, there. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here just to say hi to people. And Jen, I did see that you paid for a reading, and I am ready for you. And everybody else, we're just going to say hi for a little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen of Fish. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate you guys too. You're in Lincoln? Oh, so I grew up in Lincoln, Grand Island, and I spent my summers in Ashton, Nebraska. Hey, Scorpio. How are you, sunshine? You're welcome, sir. You've got a beautiful family. Well, thank you right back. Thank you right back. And thanks for being flexible, Deanna. I'm doing so much better today with all of your prayers. I was not doing well the other day. I was shocked to hear you were in Nebraska. Yeah. Are you in Nebraska too? Or are you the one who's from Lincoln? Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember. So I went to elementary school. I went to Star School. I think that's in Grand Island. That was amazing. Thank you. I love to help people. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? If you're not following Stephanie, I followed her on Instagram. She is photographer, right, Steph? Yeah, still live in Lincoln. Yeah, I have a lot of family that lives there, but I went to Star School Elementary School, and I think it's in Grand Island. I think that's the last place we were. Yes, Stephanie, I've been following you on here and Instagram, I think. Oh, to all of you, God bless too. 664. Is it tie dyes? So you guys, this was so fun. I met my moderator Kim Aries. We met in here in Oregon, as she has her two eldest are here, and it was amazing. Hey, Saint Julie, I'm in. Hey, Jamie, I'm from Montana, and it was so hard not to send you the Yellowstone TV. You live in Montana? Oh my gosh, I have a friend named Julie that wants to live there. Thanks, I'm working hard. Yes, it was amazing. How do I get a reading from you? Um, I have one more reading that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to rest. I probably will go live again. Realistically speaking, I'll probably go live on Saturday. Yes, I do readings on here. My daughter tomorrow. Oh, Sylvia, I'm so sorry. You guys send her some love. Yeah. I am, once my schedule's a bit more stable, I do want to come on here and do live readings. But if you are following me, there's a handful of times where I just come on and do free live readings. Yeah. I'm just praying for you, sweetheart. Want to give you a big hug. Thanks, Christy. Thank you for being here. You hit everything so dead on. I love if you're saying my dad would talk. He passed in September. Oh, T, thank you. I would love to do a reading for you. The thing is I have one more paid reading that I want to honor, and then some of you who are just joining, we have had a situation with my dog. I'm trying not to think about it right now because it's a big day tomorrow that we have. After I do this reading, I'll talk about it a little bit more. But I know I have to save my energy for it. She'll be fine, but it's very heavy what we have to do for her and the procedures tomorrow. So I'm trying to save my energy for that. I have to get up really early. And I'm an empath, so as much as I can do this for other people, when things happen for me, you're not overstepping, and I wish I had more energy to do this for you. Yes, my list is closed for tonight, but if everything goes well, and I pray that it will, for Delilah, then I will be going live on Saturday, this Saturday, and possibly Sunday too. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys. I pride myself on doing my readings when I'm not tired. And so I have enough energy for one more reading. Thank you guys so much. Beautiful country, praying for you to get through. Thank you. Sending you prayers for your doggy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You guys are honest. That's one thing Kim and I were talking about. My moderator, you'll see her on here, Kim Aries. Her two eldest live over in Oregon. So we were able to connect. We had that, I feel like, Kim, did you feel like it was a speed date? Because I was like, this is about me. She's like, this is about me. And this is about, we were talking so fast because we were trying not to take up the table for that long. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Robbie. Yeah, speed dating. We were like, we hadn't met. We've only like been friends on here. Hi, Shell. I'm saving my energy for things tomorrow. Thanks, Scorpio. Thanks, Melanie. Thank you. But it was so much fun. Okay, so speaking of saving my energy, I think I should use the my energy to channel now for, is it Jenny? Sorry, see, this is why I'm only doing one more reading today. Jenny, I think. It's like Ken, are you still here? You just paid for a reading, and I want to go ahead and honor that for you. But it was like, Kim and I, there's so much. We had the same major in college. We both wanted to work at a metaphysical store. Like, it was insane. It's like just God and angels were like, we need to get you two together. We'd both been divorced, but with 2 kids. Like, it was honestly amazing. So Jen, if you're still here, I think that's your name, right? The other person who paid for your reading today. I could log out and come back in. Hi, Michelle. I'm just doing one more reading today, sweetie. I have a big day with my doggy tomorrow, so I was going to do one more reading. Yes, Christy, definitely Soul Sisters. And her daughters are amazing. So thank you for being here, Michelle, though. I really wish I could give everybody readings today. I will be on here. Everything's going to go well with Delilah, and I will be on here when it does on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, thanks, Jamie. We love your energy. I'm trying to see the other person who paid for her reading. I don't see her on here. Hello, Sunshine. There she is. There you are. So thank you for your patience, and you saw kind of how this worked before. So the way I like to do these readings is, Jennifer K, thank you. The way I like to do these readings is to see if there's somebody specific that you want to hear from. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know their relationship to you. And I've been feeling there might be 2 people around you, but it's better if okay, perfect, Michelle, thank you. It's better if I just hone in on one energy and hope that the one energy brings in the other energy. Does that make sense to you? So if there's somebody, Jen, that you wanted to hear from today, I don't need to know their name. I just need to know their relationship to you. Okay. You want to hear from your mom seeking the truth about some situations. Okay. Jennifer K. Is there an August or an April reference? Because she draws an A like this, and that usually when they do that to me, it's usually August or April, or someone's in Aries, and she went like that. And I also have to ask you, does someone smoke either here and or crossed over? Because I'm starting to taste smoke in my mouth, and that's their way to indicate that they smoke, you smoke, or they have somebody with you that is smoking. Okay, mom, grandmother, and Uncle Dexter all in August or April? Or smoked? Sorry, I ask a lot of questions, so I'll pause. Yes, both. Okay. And smoked. Yes. I just have to identify the person who smoked. So, did your mom smoke? Ashley, April, August, and Aries. Okay, thank you. Mom smoked. Okay, that's her way of coming through. And she shows me 3. So I don't know if she had 3 kids. Usually that when they show me 3, it's like it's reference to like 3 kids, 3 siblings, 3 people in a family, or you have 3 kids. She just keeps showing me like that. Hold on one second. Can I ask you, was she on hospice or have morphine? I'm literally tasting now morphine in my mouth. That's usually somebody's way to show me that they passed away in a hospice and had morphine at the end of their passing. And if it's not her, then I have someone else coming in. But I just have to acknowledge that how do I even know what morphine tastes like? 3 daughters. She had 3 daughters. You have 3 daughters. And was someone on a hospice cancer morphine? She had 3 daughters. Okay. Oh my gosh, hold on one second. I can't see what the dilemma is in regards to, yes, both. Okay, thank you. So hospice, morphine, cancer, that makes sense too with your mom. Okay. Have you ever seen that movie Knives Out? How they're all fighting over the will? So I don't know if the dilemma that you're dealing with right now is over a will or what she wanted to have honored after she passed. But when I ask her, I can't hear what the family dilemma is, but when I ask her to show me anything that you might be going through, I keep seeing this movie called Knives Out, and in Knives Out, somebody passed away, their dad passed away, and they were arguing about the will. Like there's questions about the will or what they were left. Does that make sense to you? And can I ask you, Jen, are you dealing with anybody who's kind of like, yes, seen it. So you understand when she shows me Knives Out, it's like, you're very honest and you're trying to, Pam's creation. Okay. You're trying to honor things and keep them lined up. Like you have a lot of integrity. Can I ask you? I don't know how to ask this other than just to ask this. Are you dealing with somebody who's an alcoholic or something? I literally am tasting alcohol in my mouth and I feel like I don't want to deal with the situation anymore because the person I'm trying to you're making sense. You're making sense, she's saying, and you're being fair. But I feel like this is a situation where you're dealing with somebody who's narcissistic and or they're an alcoholic or something because they're not easy to talk to. Is this making any sense to you? It's like you're trying to do the right thing. Yes, I am so honest and live by integrity. And now you're understanding what I'm talking about? That the person or persons, the main person who's making this harder than it needs to be is an alcoholic. Yes, ex-boyfriend. Your ex-boyfriend hurt? I can't see the difference. Yes, okay. Hold on one second. If you have an ex, this is what she's showing me. You don't give up on people easily. You had to, that saying, let go or be dragged? Do you understand what she's talking about? Let go or be dragged. You just had to let go. Do you understand what she's saying? Both a narcissist and an alcoholic. And I don't know. Can I be honest with you? This is one of the things that she's showing me that you're dealing with. I have to use my hands. Do you ever see somebody who's trying to, this is a picture I keep seeing. I'm walking up to the ocean and a big wave comes and then knocks me down. And I walk into the ocean and the big wave comes to knock me down. Is Tabitha connected to my ex, Chris? I don't know about that. I'm just going to stick with what your mom is saying. She's saying, trust your gut. Your ex lied a lot. So look up the term gaslighting. And had you believe a lot of things, I feel like you're still healing from the relationship with your ex and trying to trust your gut, because all along you did this in that relationship and you were told that you were crazy and that you were like making things up and that you were dramatic. Yes, please be blunt. Okay. Yes, let go or be dragged. Get it. And your mom is making me feel like you've got to trust your gut. If you feel like something's wrong or someone's lying to you, they probably are. Because you're very open and you've just healed from that. So you have a hyper sense of awareness of when people aren't being honest with you. You're still healing from it with your ex, she makes me feel, because you were in that relationship for so long and you kept saying, it feels like you're not being honest. And he's like, you're crazy. You're just full of drama. And it almost like now that you're out of that, you're learning how to trust your gut again. So when you feel that way and have that gut feeling like something's off, something's not right, don't let your mind say, oh, you're just crazy. You're just making it up, because that's what he told you. Use your own voice. Say, I always tell my kids, if it smells like fish, it's fish. Do you know what I mean? You can wash it. You can spray deodorant. Still going to smell fishy. So I may not have it exactly there, but I don't trust him and I don't trust anybody around him. And it seems to me that you've had a lot of, since her passing, a lot of back-to-back challenges where she calls it clearing, so she is helping you, but it can seem like, well, what's going to happen next? Geez, do you understand? It's like, what can one person go through? These are too many challenges. Do you understand what she's saying? So I don't know if you guys broke up after your mom passed away, but she seems to be the catalyst to show you the truth of what's happening for you, because she says that you're the one who's always helping. You're the one who's doing the right thing when the wrong thing is occurring. Oh, Julie, you are right in line, my friend. So you understand what she's saying. And sometimes when we're hanging around the wrong people, we can feel drained because we're reacting to their drama. And even if it seems, your mom's making me feel, even if it feels kind of lonely for a bit, even if you feel kind of lonely for a bit right now, she's making me feel like so important to know it's not going to last that long, that you're just like, she's showing me 555, which means buckle your seatbelt. You're going to a fast transformation. Yes, I miss her so much. My life has turned upside down. That's what I'm telling you. But as she everybody does, you always want to know if your mom is around you. She says, where else am I going to be? She's very blunt. Do you know what I mean? She goes, where else would I be? Honestly, sweetheart, where else would I be? Of course I'm here. And she makes me feel like after all you did for her, especially, of course she's there. We broke up before my mom passed. Okay, so anything that you're feeling, anything that is still kind of in your life. Do you know what I mean? He's like you want me to be blunt, so I'm glad. He's such an energy sucker. He's a total, what I call psychic vampire, where you just feel completely exhausted. Reminds me of like holding onto a kite in a storm during a tornado. He just a mess. He's not going to, and your mom makes me feel like she's trying to help you with something. So one, your mom crossed over, she did a life review and she goes, oh no, we need to move these people away. So if after you with your boyfriend and then after a friend, you've got to trust your gut. I know she's always there with me. I feel her. Yes. Yes. And whenever we set an intention to move in a better direction, no matter what happens after that, it's for us, not against us. And I want to add, even if it hurts. And so I always equate it to like getting braces or Invisalign. At the beginning, you're putting them on, your teeth hurt so bad. You have to take Tylenol. You're like, why would anything hurt and lead to something so good? But she's saying that she's helping you align things. He took so much of my time from me and my mom. Yeah. Love is eternal. And our visit to the planet is just temporary. Do you know what I mean? It's over on the other side is where we're going to be. So your mom wants me to remind you of that. She said, you will feel like this was a run to the store and back once you cross over. Even though when we're here, we feel like, nah, 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 nah. Like it feels like it's taking so long, right? Yeah, he was very toxic for me. I feel like he's still trying to drag you in, sweetheart. So I don't see the cord broken yet, which is why I was like, things got heated and more clear with him and will continue to be more clear because your mom is wanting to show you his true colors. And if you're hoping that you can be friends, because I really get in your heart that you like to be friends with people, she's saying you cannot be friends with this person. They're not a friend. They're not loyal. Do you understand what she's saying? I felt that. He didn't deserve me and my love, and does not now. Of course he wants to have you come back. Of course he wants to lean on you when he's going through problems. You were the one helping him through everything. And it's almost like he's trying to, did you break up with him? Because it's almost like no one ever says no to him. I feel like he's trying to punish you, or I'll show her what she's missing or whatever. Yeah. So mom can... When I look at the name Tabitha, I see the words passive aggressive. And that's hard for somebody who, like, you're what I call an empath. So you want to help everybody, and you do. You're here to help the world become a better place. And I always call people like you Tinkerbell, where you're just going to the grocery store and helping people feel better about themselves. But Tabitha is almost worse than your ex in that there's something sneaky, and I don't like sneaky feelings. I don't like feeling, yes, you broke up with him. Yeah, he isn't a true person. No, there's something tricky with Tabitha. I can't put my finger on it, but whenever I see somebody like that, I always say to have the prayer that says, God and angels, show me their true colors so that I don't have to think about this anymore. Do you know what I mean? But when I see 555 around somebody, it means like up your self-care. You're going through the biggest change you've ever gone through. Your mom is saying you're still healing from a lot of like resentment and rightfully so from your ex. And she's making me feel like if you make the intention of, how do you want to say that? Like something good will come out of this. It'll catapult you into better energy. He didn't expect me to stand my ground. I know. And she says he's making you pay for it now. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's going to try. She says he's going to try and rub it in your face. So it makes me feel like he would get a relationship right away or something like that. So she knew about me when they were cheating. Your mom knows everything. Your mom knows everything. And she's saying these, I know that you're a good person and that you don't, you're very humble, your mom is saying, but there's higher energy and lower energy people and good people and not so good people. And those, your ex and that person, they're not honest. Do you know what I mean? And anybody, your mom is saying, anybody who wants to have him at this point, let them have him. He's not going to get better. If he didn't get better with you, she's saying he's not going to get better with anybody else. Thank you, Julie. You're so amazing. I wish I could give you the biggest hug. Etherically, I am hugging you. So just so you know, your mom is literally singing that Rocky song. Na 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 na. Like you have this. If you can know with all your heart that your mom makes a promise, she always kept a promise, right? You're the same way. You guys are a lot alike that way. And your mom is saying, you can trust me because now that I'm crossed over, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. She just keeps saying that. And it may hurt because the help may be that she's clearing so you can see who people truly are. But she's making me feel like you're becoming I was on this path too, so I'm familiar with this. You're a recovered people pleaser. Do you know what I mean? So next time people show you their true colors, believe them. He's a mess and he will always be. He may hold it together for a little bit and they might start posting pictures and you're like, oh, this hurts so bad. Let them do that. Join a gym, start working out, have a pottery class, do art, like feed your spirit. And I promise you, that abundance will come your way. Yes, your prince is on his way, I always say. The best way that we can do that to find our true soulmate is to treat ourselves with so much love that when we're not getting love back in relationships, that we don't make excuses for it and we don't settle. And that's your mom's prayer for you, as is it's my prayer for you too. So date yourself, improve anything in your life that all that time that you spent with him, you now have that for yourself to be successful in every avenue of your life, okay? You've helped me so much beyond words. God bless you. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, he's stinky. I don't even know how to say it. And Rebecca, I saw your payment. I'm going to message you on Venmo about the next time I go live again. I am going to take a break right now just to say hi to people, see how you guys are doing. I can't answer questions about readings, but I can answer if you guys have any questions about that you saw something. Hey, Aaron, if you saw like a sign and you want to know that's a sign, like just in general. Yes, I finally have self-worth because of him. Yeah, and write down everything. I always say document. How much for a TikTok reading? They are $40, but my list is closed tonight. Hey, nature-inspired artist. I for some reason, B-D-O, B-Donut. I forgot is your name Sherry? I can't remember your name. I want to say hi with your name. You're welcome, Jennifer. Oh, you meant Connecticut. Hi from Connecticut. All the best to you and your pup tomorrow. Thanks, Jen. Shelly, that's right. That's right. Yes, you can. You can Venmo to be on the reading list this weekend. Thank you, Queen. Is there a meaning behind seeing a red cardinal? Great question. So, your loved ones can send you all kinds of signs. My favorite sign is a feather in random places. I have literally washed my hair, blow dried it, styled it, and I had a huge feather right here. I love that kind of thing. Cardinals, dragonflies, butterflies, hummingbirds. I have a friend that sees a deer on a walk and she knows that that's her mom. So I always say, the rule about a sign is when you see it, whoever you think about at that time of seeing that sign, that's who it's from. That's why kids are so open and they're like, Nana's with us and she's showing us that butterfly. And you're like, she is? And you don't have to question it. Just go. I always say, when it comes to signs, think like a kid. Do you know what I mean? Julie, you did an amazing reading for me and my brother. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm seeing signs every day from him now. Oh, I think we did if you're the person, was it your mom on the reading too? Because after that reading, I was like, I need to do a pay it forward for them. And so I went to Dutch Brothers because I feel like you guys were saying like is very generous and things like that. Praying for my fur baby. Thank you. Thank you. After your lives, I get a lot of fake messages from fake accounts trying to, get out. Okay, so here's what they'll do. Queenfish, I'm so glad you're bringing this up. Do you see my name right here? You'll click on it after and you're probably following me, and that's wonderful. Thank you for doing that. I can't message you unless you're following me. Do you know what I mean? And so they will have a name close to mine, but they will add a 10 or they'll put 2 L's and they'll copy my videos. So if you block them and unfollow them, they can't send you messages. And I'm so glad. I try to post as many stories as you can see on my thread to know that those people are not me. That's not me. I will never reach out to you on here. The only time I reached out to somebody, thank you, Kim, I saw that, is one time last week I was watching other mediums, and I never judge other mediums, but this lady just really reamed this lady, and she just lost her husband. So I just went to her page and I said, that was awful. If you want to reach out to me, I'll help you with a reading. I was like, oh my gosh. So I just blocked that medium. They have different styles. I get it. Some people are really blunt. It just hurt my heart. That was the only time I've ever done that. So in general, I will not reach out to somebody. Meaning, seeing double, triple letters. Yes, I used to see 555. Yes, which means buckle your seatbelt. You're going through the biggest change that you've been through since you've learned how to walk. 111 means watch your thoughts. Whatever you're thinking about at the time that you see those numbers means like screenshot that. If you like what you're thinking about at the time of seeing 111, then keep that thought because it's manifesting. If you don't like it, then say, ooh, cancel that thought, and I'm going to have a different thought in replace of that. What was that? My dad loved ducks, and I started a new job shortly after he passed. The first day there was a rubber duck at the door. I love that. And your name is Miss Kravitz. I love that. Perfect, Queen. Thank you. Oh, Kim, that's perfect. I saw that. My sister's sign is a crane, and mine is a rainbow. That's beautiful for our dad. Oh, sweetheart. I love that. 333, Eve, that means that, yeah, somebody just said that means it's 3:33 p.m. You guys are so funny. 333 means your life purpose here on this planet is going to require help from people here on this earth's plane as well as your spiritual team. And so if you're not used to asking for help and you want to do everything yourself, it's time to pick people around that you can really trust and be vulnerable around in order to delegate things so that you can be the brains behind what you're manifesting. Does that make sense to you? So you get a feeling by seeing that you're probably not good at asking for help, or you feel guilty when you're receiving. So 333 means get used to receiving both from help from heaven and here on the earth's plane in order for your vision to come to fruition. Hey, Lindsay's mom, I haven't seen you forever. Queen, I see 711, and it's your best friend's birthday. Yep, that's it too. Sophie, when you read my name, do you get anything? I'm not doing readings today, but if you had a question about signs, I can do that. I don't trust my energy past a certain time when I'm tired to channel. Is my dad with me, Christy, and is he at peace? Yes. All your loved ones who cross on the other side are with you. They cross over to this loving source, and we all meet them again over there. No one's ever stuck. They all make it over, and they become 100% conditional love. Everybody has to do a life review and look at their life. They're either happy about it or they're not. If they are, then they become your helper and they're happy about it. If they didn't live the life that they were supposed to live, in other words, if they were MIA, if they were an alcoholic or they were abusive in any way, they have a lot of regret for that, and they're trying to make up for it now for you. Shelley, we would love you. We love you. We'll hold your prayer in the morning. Thank you. You guys just... Hey, Lejune Bug. Hi, friends. If you guys are interested in doing a Zoom, let me know soon. I would love to get all of you together. So now I can answer what you guys were asking. For those of you who haven't seen, Delilah is my beautiful Chihuahua Jack Russell, and she had what we thought was just a broken nail, and the more that we looked into it, it is a tumor, and they're going to have to remove it tomorrow. So she goes under at 8:15 p.m. in the morning, and when I first heard the news, I was a basket case. Like, I thought I was going to pass out. I had some triggers because when I was 18, my mom had her leg amputated, and so there were a lot of feelings that came up. And that in itself is just like, I love her, and I really am feeling all of your prayers. I just want to thank you. I'm really so grateful for all of you. I love what I do, but I also love that I get to meet such amazing people, and you guys are so sweet and so caring, and I love it. I'm just glad that we have this beautiful energy here. I feel like we create this vortex where people can receive and feel safe here, and that's why just and a testament to the moderators also just being so amazing and kind and loving, and in a world where it's so fast paced and we're all just empaths and being bumped around by toxic energy, or we've had like relationship with narcissists, it can be a big challenge. So I think when we're on here in this way, oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Kim. It just means the world to me. So I fed her dinner. I will take her in the morning, and that's why I'm probably not going to go live until Saturday or Sunday. I might go live to ask for prayers while she's healing. She seems to be doing fine right now. I know it's just causing her pain. So I'm looking forward to her feeling good again. She's the love of my life. I don't know how else to put it. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. You guys are so sweet. I just am soaking all of this in. Thank you so much. I think I should, on that note, I probably will get going. I think she needs to go out and use the facilities, so I'll get her out. But I will keep you guys posted. Thank you guys. I know, Carolee, they're pure love. She really is the love of my life. I take her everywhere. I have a baby stroller. It's pink. It's a doggy stroller. Thank you, T. I appreciate that. Tasha. Yeah. I take her everywhere with me. Delilah, do you want to come on really quick so everybody can pray for you? Let me grab her really quick. She's sleeping, but hold on. Come here. Everybody's going to pray for you tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So this is her. This is my baby. Look at that face. Everybody's going to pray for you, sweetheart. I keep telling her she's got to stay here. Look at her. And she sleeps like with her legs out. So I don't know if you can see it, but this is the one. See how big that paw is? That's where the tumor is. Right there. So we have people praying for you, Delilah. How about that? Does that make you so happy? Yeah. Yeah. She honestly is the love of my life. I will walk around and just hold her like this. Thank you guys. She is 11 years old as far as we know, because we rescued her. We always say we rescued her, and she rescued us right back. Right, D-Money? She wants to get down. She's like, leave me alone. I literally have, she's like 11, I think. I literally have a baby blanket, 4 baby blankets. They're all pink. And then I have a dog stroller. She's going to start coughing because she's licking her fur. You'll hear her. You clearing your throat chakra, Delilah? Very nice. Okay. So thank you guys. That's at 8:15 tomorrow morning. I couldn't be making it through here without you guys. Your prayers on the comments on the videos mean everything to me, and I really felt like I was going to pass out. I didn't know how I was going to make it through, and then I woke up today with this resilience energy, and to me that's the power of prayer and positive energy. So thank you so much. Praying it's a benign tumor. Me too. Me too. I am praying. I think they do a biopsy. It takes 8 to 10 days or something. So I really just said she's going to be my Christmas miracle, because I love her so much. Thank you guys so much. And I can't remember your name, RHI. Look on I think I did a pay it forward for your brother, and he wanted you to see that too. Yes, her paw is huge. Yeah, matches her x-rays. God bless her. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Bunny Love. Thanks, Peace83. Hi. So I'm gonna get going and cuddle and rest with her. That's all I feel like doing right now, is just holding her and kissing her, and saving my energy so that I can be here for her tomorrow. I think I take her in at 3, and I think I pick her, 8:15, and I think I pick her up around anywhere between 3 and 5, but they'll call me. So thank you guys. I will keep you posted. I'm gonna go snuggle with her right now. Very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much for being in my life. I'm beyond blessed, and I just welcome all the love and the prayers. So thank you so much. And thank you, Kim, for moderating, and Peace83. You guys really hold wonderful space for people on here. So much love to you guys. Everything's going to go well. I know it. We will see you here on Saturday. Take care, you guys. Have a good night.